Hello, I'm Nick Shannon. What are the most important decisions that managers have to make when managing their businesses? Who should you get to do what? It usually boils down to deciding whether Jack or Jill, for example, is going to succeed in a particular role. Quite a few years ago now, making such decisions was not too difficult. People joined an organisation straight from school or from college, and they stayed there for the whole of their careers. People were loyal to their organisations, and their organisations were loyal to them. It guaranteed employment and often provided them a pension as well, so employers knew their staff and what they were capable of doing. They had a history of performance to judge someone by, and they spent time developing people for successively more complex roles. But that's all changed now. Global competition and volatility in the economic environment means that organisations now need to change shape rapidly in order to survive. And that means you've got more decisions to make about people. The common dilemma is whether to promote an existing employee or whether to recruit somebody from outside. I call it the grow or buy decision. Should you try to develop someone you know, or should you spend time and money trying to recruit somebody new? In either case, a faulty decision can be very costly. It takes time to reverse a poor decision, and a lot of damage can be done in the gap between realising that you got the wrong person and doing something about it. On the other hand, make a great decision, get the perfect person, and a business can really fly. Put a great team together, and who knows what can be achieved. This is where we can help you. So our work is geared to getting as rich a picture of an individual manager as possible, so that we can help them with their development, and so we can help their organisation, or the organisation that's thinking of hiring them, understand how good the fit is between the person and the role that it's envisaged that they will perform. We call it getting to know someone really well in as short as time as possible. We work with organisations, teams and individuals. You may be thinking about making a very senior hire in your organisation, or you may be wondering how to get the best out of a team of people that you manage. Or you may be needing help to decide how best to take your career forward. We provide the best help because we spend time trying to understand what people most want to achieve with their business, their team or their personal career. People often ask how we do this. Do we, for example, use certain psychometric tests? The answer is that we use a variety of methods, usually tailoring the process to meet the needs of the situation. But we do make use of psychometric tests. But essentially such tests are only just a rather efficient way of asking a lot of questions. They're not rocket science, and they're based on rather simple models of human personality, so the results need to be treated with a lot of caution. There is really no substitute for careful observation, astute listening, and making the effort to understand someone in the entirety of their makeup. People are complex, and they're not the same in every situation. So their beliefs, their attitudes, their experiences, their background, aspirations, ideals, needs and values are all important. It's not just about behaviour. The way people think is key to their behaviour. While your organisation should ensure that it has the right talent to deliver its strategy, it's that talent that develops and shapes the strategy into its final form. Strategy and talent management go hand in hand. So it's worth taking time to understand what a person is capable of, how they prefer to work, and what their underlying motivation is, and what flaws they might have. When you spend time really trying to understand what makes someone tick, they benefit as well. They develop a stronger sense of who they are and what they want from their work. And they appreciate that their organisation is taking the time to find out what is best for them. So they feel more engaged and more loyal to the organisation as a result. So if you're wondering how to get the best from your organisation, your team or your personal career, we are more than happy to sit down with you for an hour to get an understanding of what you need and to explain what it is that we do in more detail and how it might help without any obligation. Just enter your name and details into the contact form next to this video and we'll be in touch. Thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing from you soon.